So today we had a full-scale exercise for FCC Chicago with the Air Force, American Airlines, who provided this hangar, O'Hare Airport, Department of Defense people, local ambulance companies, the regional healthcare coalitions, the Illinois Department of Public Health, and there's quite a few partners that make up FCC Chicago.
And this was to practice responding to a natural disaster or an event where there were casualties from other parts of the country or the nation, and we needed to move them to other hospitals.
Move!
So the patients arrived via C-17, and we practiced triaging them and then bringing them to the ambulances, whether they were critical care, which went right away, or they were greens or yellows who needed to be triaged and taken care of by the patient care team. And then we worked on getting them in the system and coordinating with the local hospitals so that these patients could be taken care of appropriately.
We have our own plans for how we are going to receive patients from a disaster area, how we will use our litter bearers, how we'll unload them from the plane. But the U.S. Air Force, who flew the C-17 here, they also have their own plans on how they're going to unload the plane. So this exercise gave us the opportunity for us and the Air Force to work together to see what's best.
We all have our different processes, our different ways of doing things. Military, we can practice ours. The civilian side, they can practice theirs, but blending them together tends to be a little bit more difficult. So doing these exercises helps us perfect things so we can be more of a well-oiled machine, help our communication in between, and make things go smoother.
Oh, it was great. It was a really good learning experience. They were very welcoming. They really wanted hands-on experience with us, and it was a good way for us to work together and build the rapport as a team. This is important to Hines and to the country because we need to practice and be able to respond to crises. So the more practice we get, the better this will be, and the more that practice we have, we can do a better job.
That's why we do these trainings, so that way we can learn each other's methods, we can blend them better, and we can perfect it so when it actually comes down to an emergency situation, we know what we're doing.
No, I was really happy today with the amount of participation in the exercise. Everybody was engaged from start to finish. The enthusiasm level was very high. And overall, it was a good exercise. At the end of the exercise, almost everybody came up and said, when can we do this again?